It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Fever clinics will be set up across the country, including the Hunter, as part of a $2 billion plan to deal with coronavirus. Up to 100 clinics, including one at the John Hunter Hospital, will act as a one-stop shop for people concerned they have contracted the illness. Lion MP Dr David Gillespie says the clinics will help take the pressure off hospital emergency departments and doctors' surgeries struggling to cope with an influx of patients.
They'll be rolled out through the primary health networks and, when set up, have the capability to see 75 people a day. Look, there's also the new Medicare item to allow phone or video conferencing, which could be bulk billed, but that would be for those at greatest risk, like the elderly, people with chronic disease.
Pharmacists are urging people to get the flu shot this autumn to ease pressure on the public health system as the coronavirus spreads to the Hunter. While flu vaccinations will not prevent COVID-19, fewer cases of influenza will free up vital resources this winter. Pharmacist Chris Campbell says up-to-date vaccinations are the best protection from the flu.
It is the single best way to protect against the flu. We know that the virus does consistently change, and getting vaccination from the flu every year is the best protection against the most recent and common circulating strain.
An Islington unit complex remains under police guard this morning following a fire earlier today. Residents of 8 units in the 3-storey complex on Beaumont Street had to be evacuated when the blaze broke out in the ground floor bin room at about 4 a.m. Around 20 firefighters took about an hour to extinguish the flames and clear smoke from a number of units. Several residents were treated at the scene for minor smoke inhalation. Police are treating the fire as suspicious. Homicide detectives investigating the suspected murder of a Bathurst teenager in 1997 have uncovered an alleged sexual assault which has seen a man arrested and charged in Newcastle. It's alleged the 43-year-old man assaulted a girl in the mid-1990s when she was 17 and 19. He was arrested at Newcastle Police Station yesterday and has been refused bail, charged with 2 counts of sexual intercourse without consent. Following Lake Macquarie Council's adoption of the Windale Area Plan, local MPs are calling for clarity for the residents of 151 social houses in the area, which will now be rezoned. Currently, it's unknown whether the properties will be sold or knocked down as they are transitioned from low to medium density residences. Charlestown MP Jody Harrison says it's important, if they are sold, the money is reinvested in the community.
Change is concerning for anybody. We've seen in Sydney public housing sold to private developers, and the government has made a lot of money from the sales of those properties. I want to see any income from sale of properties in Windale reinvested in properties in Windale.
The Kiki K stationery chain, which operates stores across the country, including 2 at Westfield, Qatar and Green Hills, has been placed in administration. The retail chain has been struggling for some time, but poor Christmas trade exacerbated by the summer bushfires has taken its toll. The administrator says the stores are remaining open and no one has lost their job. All options are on the table for the future of the business, including selling it as a going concern or selectively closing some stores.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Jets are going into their clash against Adelaide United on Sunday with a point to prove. The squad has dominated possession in both their clashes with United, but have failed to secure a win throughout their A-League campaign due to poor offence. Jets defender Johnny Katrumba says the team is looking for the win and will focus on making their time in the top third count.
When we went to Adelaide, again, we dominated possession, but we did nothing up front. So if we're clinical and we stick to the game plan, we'll put goals away for sure.
Merewether surfer Ryan Callanan has advanced to the final round of Heat 3 in the Sydney Surf Pro at Manly. This is the first heat the world number 14 has competed in since finishing as runner-up in the Surf S Pro. Callanan is looking to start his 3rd CT campaign at Snapper Rocks this month and says the past few contests have been a good warm-up for the rest of the year. Clubmate Jackson Baker has also qualified into the final round. And Newcastle basketballer Lara McSpadden has linked with the Frankston Blues in the NBL 1 this season. The emerging Opal player says she will miss playing in Newcastle but is moving to pursue her goals. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 14, 37, 32, 10, 22, 24 and 25, and the supplementaries are 2 and 36. 2NURFM News Time, 25 to 9.